No one, no human, no animal, not even the worst criminal should be subjected to this horror. My whole body hurts. My feet, my shoulders, my head. I'm having a hard time getting a breath if that hurts. My arms feel like they're coming out of their sockets. Lord, when is this ever going to end? Stupid of me. I let them catch me. I worked on being quiet, being the quietest thief I knew how to be. I was so good at sneaking in, so quiet at taking things. And I could be incredibly cold-hearted too. But not nearly as cold-hearted and brazen as these Roman guards. Why did I let my guard down? One moment of carelessness, and they had me surrounded. They threw me to the ground and kicked me in the head, kicked my body, kicked and hit me until I lost consciousness. And when I awoke, I was laying on the floor of a prison cell, and I could smell death all around me. And the liquid that was rolling down my face that I thought was sweat was my own blood. Terror, holy terror gripped my soul. Was it hours or was it days? I didn't know. The dark prison walls were dark and damp, and they smelled like death. They came and they got me. Get up, they said. Walk out here. They drugged me out. And they were laughing as they did it. I looked at one and he looked back. And he looked at me and he said, "The world is better off without the likes of you." And they drugged me out of the deep, dark dungeon and into the bright light of day. It was so bright, it was like 1,000 suns, and I was blind. I couldn't see, but it didn't really matter. I was going to be led wherever they took me. And then my sight came back. And I saw 3 of them carrying a big wooden plank. And they threw it on my shoulders. Ooh, God, that hurt. I would prefer to be in that hideous, dank, dark cell to where I am now. Getting a breath is a painful thing. And I keep going in and out of consciousness. And I wish this would end. But the soldiers just laugh. When they raised me up on my cross, the horrific impact finally set in. The splinters bit into my naked back, making everything hurt worse. As I moaned then, as I will hours later, how much more? "Steal something now, you vermin," one of the guards said. And I looked to the right to ignore what he had said, and I saw 2 other men hanging on crosses. One I recognized, a thief like me, but the one next to me, I didn't know. And then I saw the woman at the base of his cross, crying out to him, "Jesus, Jesus, my beloved son, Jesus, I love you so much." And then I knew. I've heard the name of Jesus. I had seen him in the market square. I had heard that he's a good man and he'd even healed people. then what was he doing up here by me? I didn't know. I'd had no idea. The other thief yelled out at Jesus, "If you really are the king, you should be able to get us down from here, and yourself too, if you really are the Christ." My eyes met Jesus, and he painfully looked down at me. And I looked at him, and I looked at the other man, and I said, "We deserve our punishment. We deserve it for what we did. This man deserved nothing. He did no wrong. He shouldn't be up here." I looked at Jesus again, and I said, "Jesus, I've got to say this. Please, please remember me in your kingdom." And he pushed down and took a painful breath and looked at me through his bloodstained and swollen eyes. And he said to me, "Son, you will be with me in paradise." Love and hope welled up in me. More powerful than all of my pain, more powerful than anything I have ever felt. He looked at me with loving eyes, and I knew right then that he was speaking the truth. Jesus saved me before my last breath.